So we are back for another run at it, and on pole again, on grid one, it is Cameron Leslie, Avalon Biddle beside him, Hamish Simpson, Tyler King on the outside, then Billy Fuller, and no Adrian D'Souza, no Blair Skelton, so it's Matt Hobbs. And we're going to try for another run, see if they can get through this one. Okay, one light on. 2, 3, 4, 5. They're out and go, and once again Biddle gets a great start and leads into turn one by the looks of things as they go around there now. In fact, she got a fantastic start, but Leslie got a better one than he got previous, and manages to maintain second place. He dropped back a little bit further in the previous one. But he's having a look at Avalon coming into turn two, but he's got to be a little bit careful there because he's got Hamish Simpson climbing all over his back wheel. Over the top of the hill they come now, head down into the Golden Homes hairpin for one final round. Sorry, the one of 6 final rounds. Up the top of the hill they come. Big queue of bikes coming down. There's a whole heap, and there's too many for me to be able to keep up with, that's for sure. But Avalon's she's just bolted, so she's gone up the road here now. Cameron Leslie there, and he's got Hamish Simpson and Tyler King climbing all over the back of him going into turn 10. And you don't want to get too close to far out there because that's all that is, that line of oil and one thing or another. But Avalon screams out of that top 10, heading up turn 10, heading up the hill here now. And the rest of them come up with Leslie, with Simpson and Tyler King lined up behind him. Actually, they're all making a bit across the line, and he loses a couple of spots across the line there, as it would be, hang on a second, for some strange reason, I haven't got it up on my screen. Hold on. There we go, that's a little bit better. It's just reappeared for me, died on me. So, yeah, so it was Hamish Simpson second, Tyler King across the line next, and then it was Cameron Leslie, Billy Fuller in fifth, and Hayden Forsyth, Fordyce will be the next one through. So let's see if we can find them where they are in the track. Okay, there's Avalon now coming down into the Porsche Dipper, and that little squabbling group behind her. Some great racing there. Oh, tell you what. Oh, that was so close between Tyler King and Cameron Leslie. In fact, I'm sure they ran into each other coming out of there. They were both out on the rip strip, and but they both survived. Out there they come climbing up the hill now, and they are just absolutely on it, these three. Cameron Leslie gets a better run out of that corner. He should pick up a couple of places coming up the hill here. He does, and he'll come across the line next. And Avalon sets the fastest lap of the race so far. Cameron Leslie back up to second for Tyler King, then it's Hamish Simpson. Billy Fuller was the next one through. Then we're looking at Hayden, Matt Hobbs, Hayden, Richard Boyd, and we lost Hayden Fordyce. He's disappeared by looks of things. Now he's in 8th place. So through the and here comes that big three down through turn 2 now. Avalon's just gone. So she is just so far in front now. But mind you, these guys are making it easier for her because they're fighting with each other. And she is just got nobody to fight with, so she's just doing her best to keep the best line she can and make the most of what she's got underneath her. And she's certainly doing a good job of it. And then she is, after all, a world-class professional. So, and not a bad TV presenter, I might add. She's got extremely good at it since she first started last year, alongside Murph and McIver. Across the line, across the stripe one more time now, and Leslie's still holding on to that second spot. Simpson and King fighting over the minor money behind him. And out of that turn they come heading down towards through the up and over they go. And Biddle absolutely bolted now. She's got nearly the whole of the short straight from turn 1 down to the bridge in front of the rest of them. Leslie hangs in the second there. Hamish Simpson right in behind him, and then Tyler King. Then we've a bit of a gap back to Billy Fuller. And Billy's hanging in there. You see Billy coming down into the hairpin now, sweeper hairpin now. Just hasn't got the pace to stay with his front four. Look at them as they come out of that bottom corner there. So, looking for our lead bike. Here she comes around the top. She'll chalk up another one. This will make it 4. And the rest of them are just still squabbling over the minor money as they come across the line here. And then Billy Fuller will be the next one up. He's had a good consistent day, 5th all day. Down into, I'll tell you what now, it looks like Hamish Simpson may not make a dive down the inside of Cameron Leslie. Has he managed to pull it off? Yes, he has. Across the top of the hill they come, and it is Simpson now. Leslie comes back and around the outside. That's not going to work. He's making himself available to Tyler King now as they come up there, up the hill there towards the drop down into the dipper. Avalon just completely in control, and these 3 behind are absolutely squabbling like a set of triplets as they go down towards the Daylight EM sweeper. Into that sweeper they go. They're hanging on to get each other. A little bit further back, the next battle's back there. That between Fordyce Boyd, Matt Hobbs and Andrew Ansell. Here comes a white flag out now for Avalon Biddle. And then the rest of them come squabbling through. And I mean squabbling, these guys are climbing all over each other as they come out of turn 1, heading down towards 2, under the bridge. It's going to be a braking duel. Who's going to become the best? And it is Leslie's got himself back into the groove of things. Up through the up and over they go, heading down towards the Golden Homes hairpin. There's a big pile of traffic in front of them. Avalon's caught right up in the middle of it at the moment, trying to get a way through. And then this 3 are going to arrive. This is going to sort the men from the boys as they get down into this corner here. Avalon's fought a way through, so she's already in front of it now. And here come the rest of them. And there's a load of slower bikes there, and they're weaving their way through them. They're like traffic cones as they come down that straight towards the last turn. Avalon Biddle leads out of that corner now. She's on the back of a couple of back markers. And then up the hill comes the remaining 3, and this time it looks like Leslie's dropped behind King and Simpson. So across the stripe they come. Avalon Biddle will take the checkered flag. Here she comes. She gets, now who gets the next one? They're all pulled out of the slipstream of each other. Wow, that was close finish. It was Avalon Biddle to take it out by 2 seconds from Cameron Leslie, who was .014 in front of Hamish Simpson, and who was .212 in front of Tyler King. And then Billy Fuller was a further 16 seconds back. And then we go back to Hayden Fordyce. Oh, they haven't even finished yet. So Hayden Fordyce comes across now, and it will be Matt Hobbs, Andrew Ansell, Timothy Gray, and Jerry Muir wrap up the race, or the top 10, I should say. And that's it. It's all over, folks. It's been a great day here at Hampton Downs, and the circuit fabulous as always. This lovely blue sky. We've had a lovely day. I've enjoyed myself. I hope you've enjoyed the commentary, and by all means, I look forward to seeing you all again in the not too distant future. So I'd just like to thank all the marshals for their help out there, all the officials for what they've done, Auckland Motorcycle Club for their work, and to all your riders and spectators who've turned up today. But to all you riders, thank you very much for your entry. We appreciate having you come along, and we hope you've enjoyed your day, and we look forward to seeing. But don't forget, all you got to do to win that, have a chance of winning that Gixxer 250 is to enter the next round. Once you've entered all 3 rounds, you go in the draw to win that wonderful little bike. So we look forward to giving that one away, and I hope you, whoever you are, win it, and look forward to riding it. Okay, I'm JT. I've been with you for today, and I will probably see you again after Christmas.